Hey everyone, I'm Evangeline right here at etrailer. Today we are taking a look at how our Furrion Arctic RV Refrigerator with the freezer and the side-by-side door addition fits inside of our 2025 Brinkley RV fifth wheel. Now not everyone is going to have this exact trailer or even be looking at this exact refrigerator, but there are some things here that I would like to point out if you are considering upgrading your refrigerator, replacing your refrigerator, and you need to decide which one is the best fit for you and your space. So we're going to cover some measurements here that you do need to be mindful of. We're going to talk about interaction with other items in your space, and that way you can find the best fit for you. If you're new to the world of RV refrigerators, these are designed to be very different from your residential refrigerators for things like power consumption. This is a 12-volt refrigerator, and this is also designed to handle the movement that you're going to have inside a trailer or fifth wheel like what we have here. 12 volt is very important because you can see that our fridge and freezer are still on even though our fifth wheel is not connected to shore power right now. So if you want to keep your items frozen or refrigerated while you're out and about, this is going to be something that helps out with that. And of the different RV refrigerators, this one's pretty cool. I like the side-by-side doors where you can open the freezer door or you can open the refrigerator door compared to some other RV refrigerators that you're going to see on the market that have the top part as a refrigerator, the bottom part as a freezer. Those still work great, but in this specific space, I really like this setup. Now, when you open doors, you also have to be mindful of whatever is beside you. Now, for those that are upgrading from an older refrigerator, another reason why a 12-volt refrigerator like the Furrion Arctic is helpful is because compared to the old one, which potentially used the absorption technology as well as use propane to power it, which is great when you don't have any electricity whatsoever, but compared to those, the 12-volt like this one uses a compressor so it cools down faster. When you're connected to the battery power like this, it requires much less maintenance compared to a propane refrigerator. And all that information is right here on our website if you're really curious about that or you want to reach out and ask any questions for helping you pick which one is better. But with this, I do highly recommend that even though this has an energy efficient mode, to be mindful of considering solar power just added on to your trailer to help with making sure that this doesn't kill your battery, and also being mindful of what is pulling from your battery if it's not just a refrigerator to make sure that you're good as you're going along the road. Part of the RV refrigerator design is that these doors swing out with minimal clearance needed. So when you measure from the refrigerator to the end of the door, that's going to be 16 inches. We have our slides out right now, so we're able to open this without getting in contact with the island, so that's something to be mindful of as well. And if you have a setup like what we have here in our Brinkley, where the pantry door opens, this does go all the way up to the refrigerator. We get a 90-degree angle here on the door, so we have full access into our pantry. But I do want to recommend taking a look at those little cushions that you'll often see in cabinet doors, just to make sure this doesn't hit your refrigerator if you have large hardware like what we have here today. You have this control panel over here that not only tells you what temperature your refrigerator is set to, but you can also adjust things. So everything is locked right now. We're going to hold the lock button or the lock icon for 3 seconds, and then we can cycle through the different functions. So you can set this to holiday mode or off-grid mode, and this is going to be your best option if you're not connected to shore power to conserve energy. You can then also focus in on the freezer, and you can see the adjustment here for temperature for the freezer. And then you can also do the super refrigerator. So you can also cycle between those or keep things locked if you choose so. There's a lot of function to this display board. I always recommend keeping that locked when you're out and about so you don't accidentally brush up against things or adjust things, because you do also be want to be very mindful of your power consumption. Now, not completely related to function, but definitely in terms of style, this is a really stylish refrigerator. I love the mirrored surface here. It does get smudged up pretty quickly, but you can also very easily spray some cleaning solution on a cloth and just wipe this down pretty regularly. It has recessed handles here, so it's not bulky. You're not getting caught up against the refrigerator hardware when you're squeezing through your motorhome. You can open this up. It is designed to still operate when you're traveling, and you can feel there's a little bit of tension there when you open up the refrigerator, which is a good thing because then it's less likely to open up on its own as you are driving or towing your trailer. A quick overview of how to get this installed into your RV. We are not going to be installing this refrigerator here today, but some things to be mindful of is the specs on our site when it comes to the overall dimensions of the refrigerator. Make sure that fits into the cutout for your trailer. I always recommend keeping at least an inch of gap around the refrigerator just for good airflow. We already talked about just being mindful of the clearances around the refrigerator for doors, cabinet doors, things like that. This does wire into your 12-volt power, so for information on that, that is on our website as well. We also have local dealer network that could be helpful for you if you don't want to tackle the installation of a refrigerator all by yourself. You can reach out to one of our dealers and get that install set up for you right here at eTrailer. Now, with all that in mind, there are different options for RV refrigerators as well. If you find that this one doesn't fit well for you, or if you want a different style or different color, those are available on our website. Hopefully this video was helpful for you. I would love to see what types of adventures you get up to, because I know not everyone is going to have this exact trailer with this exact refrigerator. A lot of times we get questions from people that are upgrading or creating their whole new kitchen setup, and they're trying to figure out which is the best refrigerator for them. I really enjoy the Arctic Furrion. I think the design looks really good. I do like cleaning refrigerator doors, so that works out for me. There are other options out there for people that want less maintenance when it comes to style. But when it comes to something that works well with your trailer, has very good efficiency functions or features to it, this is going to be a good choice for you. And if you find that for your own setup, you found something else works differently or works better for you, please leave a comment or a review right here at eTrailer. I'd love to see what types of setups you get up to for your journey, and that way we can help other neighbors find the best fit for theirs. But today, this right here was a look at the Arctic refrigerator with the side-by-side doors from Furrion inside a 2025 Brinkley RV fifth wheel. Now, my name's Evangeline here at eTrailer. I hope you enjoyed this journey.